Hi people, so I watched The Crow 2024 and it really did not start good. Right from the beginning I associated that movie with two other ones. One with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, not the first one, which was a a good reinterpretation of the story, but the second one, which was inserted with allegorical images, what only in his head made sense, and that kind of. And the other was the American version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The intro sequence of it, the title credits scene, that looked very similar, looked and felt very similar to this one. But it's misleading, and I found plenty of stuff I could just boggle down with, like the giant room of the pitiful drug addict woman, the entire poem or quotation tattoo of the guy when they escape the recreational facility. They instantly, despite not having any papers or money, they instantly can get the joint from somewhere, and that's not from the girl's secret stash. So that's just is, but that's misleading. So the real point is you have to realize when you get to the end of it, you do realize, you can finally realize, and this gets suspicious very early actually. I mean, it's a pretty long film, although not that much longer than most of the Crow movies. The first, third, and fourth were all 1 hour 40 minutes. Only the second one was quite shorter, and it used that time much better to tell much more, you know. Just what's the common denomination of the Crow movies? What's a Crow story about? They, let's say you are reading some of the comics, for instance. They are revenge stories. A couple of guys are killed by some mobsters, and they are nobodies. And as the aesthetics of the first four movies shown, there is no light in this universe. So the aesthetic was at least a constant. Here it's bright colors everywhere. Here it is bright colors everywhere. What am I watching? And I tell you what, what you are watching. So the couple dies, one of them comes back, brought back by the Raven, which is its own entity, and takes revenge, meaning everyone is dead at the end, including the guy who is brought back, or in some comic stories, the woman. Here, the story is that there is this rich guy, obviously Mr. Evil, who is running for world domination or something, or just immortality. And they achieve this by contracting the devil. It's not told that it is Mr. Satan or another force, but it is explicitly told there is a hell, and he made a contract there. And there is this Kronos, the Greek god of time, who get got bored with this contract, that this guy is not dying. The contract is that as long as he kills other people, before their time obviously, he is let to live. The details of the contract is not told, it's not a Death Note situation where you kill someone with Death Note, you get their remaining lifespan. No, it's just whatever. It's not even to the maybe you get 1 year for each life. No, it's just there is. So Kronos is bored with this and brings back or the protagonist and hires him pretty much like Ghost Rider to take revenge. So what are we doing here? This is not a Crow movie. Is it bad? It's not good, not particularly good. You could, leash on certain details, but when you think about it without any kind of context, it's a 5, maybe 6 out of 10. So it's not a bad movie, it's just kind of mediocre TV movie, streaming fodder. If it would not be titled as Crow, no one would care, I assume. So this is pretty much a Snow White situation where the queen is not jealous, there is no kiss of love to save the day, there is just it is another story.